Hello, my name is Andy and I am the Village Idiot, back in my bedroom to give you part 2 for Laughton on the Morthen. I had loads of comments for this. I'm just going to go through some of the highlights because there were reams and reams of comments for this one. It was unbelievable. Everyone seemed to like it at least, which was fantastic, but apparently I missed no end. So I'm just going to go through some of the best ones. Let's start with the Hatfeild Arms, the abandoned pub that I showed in the video. It's abandoned now, but people apparently were living upstairs in it till very recently. That's according to Alex Hodgson. The name Hatfeild Arms, it's purposely misspelt. If you notice on the video, it's spelt with the E in front of the I, so it's actually a misspelling as to what you'd expect from the word field. The reason for that is it's named after somebody. Let's go to the railway line, which is featured in the video. I got loads of information about this. It was the line that used to transport coal from Maltby Pit when it was active. Obviously Maltby Pit doesn't exist anymore, it's abandoned. For the village hall, yeah, obviously I couldn't find it. The problem was that the sign was pointing down the hill. When I got to the bottom of the hill, there was another sign that was pointing back up the hill. That's what confused me. So I was thinking, well, it must be somewhere in the middle, which is why I thought it was that house you could see. It turns out the signs moved, and it was actually pointing around the corner. It meant to be pointing around the corner. So the village hall is up there. It's at the top of the hill with the recreation ground, so that's something I obviously missed. I obviously missed that as a result. This is according to Juliet Patton. Lots of other interesting buildings and houses are up there as well. The house to the right of the church, apparently is the old police station. Again, something else I didn't know. And there were still cells in there until the mid-1980s. That's according to Vicky Dodd. Apparently, according to Carol Greaves, I walked past the old Methodist church. I have no idea where that was, so if you could fill me in as to what point I actually walked past that, that would be good. A lot of people talked about another church at the end of St John's Road. It's not in Laughton, and it's not in Laughton Parish either. I actually knew about this one, and I purposely didn't go to it because technically speaking, it's in the parish of Dinnington. If you look at the parish boundary, it goes round it. I'll highlight that on the map. I'll put it in the video to show you. The parish boundary kicks out round it. It's not in Laughton, it's in Dinnington. I knew about this place, and I'm actually going to cover that when I do Dinnington. I'm planning to do Dinnington next week, so we'll go in and have a look at it. I've actually got a code for the church. It's got a padlock on it, so I can actually get into this church thanks to a follower. Unless the code has been changed, I'm told, I'm able to get in, so it'll be fun to get in and have a look around this place. So I have to thank a certain follower for giving me the code. That's fantastic, brilliant, thank you very much. A guy called David Smith said he used to take the papers out from Laughton to Brookhouse and Slade Hooton. He said he hated Thursdays, Farmers Weekly Day. That would today have been called child abuse. I imagine walking up and down that hill to Brookhouse and Slade Hooton was not a good idea, especially not on cold, wet and windy days like I filmed the video in. Should mention about Laughton Common. Someone by the name of John Bramhill said that Laughton Common is split between Dinnington and Thurcroft parishes. It is. The vast majority of it is in Thurcroft. If you look on the video where I'm looking over the hill towards Laughton Common, what you can see is pretty much all in Thurcroft. There's only a few streets in the industrial estate that are in Dinnington, but I will cover that in the Dinnington video. The vast majority of Laughton Common falls within Thurcroft. Apparently the castle is behind the church. Again, I didn't know that. Something else I wouldn't have known. Thank you very much for that, John. There was also apparently a manor house just round the corner. Not there anymore. Apparently it's gone. Now, the old road signs that you see in the village, there are two. I see one in Laughton and one in Slade Hooton. Not confirmed, but a follower suggested that they might be, the numbers underneath might be ordnance survey points. Because Slade Houghton Hall on an OS map, its reference is SK52418924. And if you look on the road sign, you do see those numbers. So it could possibly be a reference to Ordnance Survey coordinates. It would make sense. I was correct in saying the church does light up at night, and I was also correct in saying that that light lamppost thing I saw in the churchyard, that is one of the lights that lights it up. So thank you for confirming that. I also got a little bit more information about the St Ledger. A comment on the video actually says the following: the St Ledger race was first run in the area. If you look on the map, there is an oval shaped field beyond the village and up against the woods that flank the road to Langold. That is the spot where it originated. So that's interesting as well. I knew the St Ledger race was born in the area because of the Ledger family, but it's great to have a little bit more information about that. Thank you very much. And also in Laughton, the bend where the Scandinavian-looking buildings are now, there was a field where a small herd of Aberdeen Angus could oversee the activities of the passers-by. I imagine that was quite a while ago. So that's just the highlights. There was plenty of other people who commented on this one. It was very popular, and I knew full well it was going to be very popular because Laughton Village in the area it's quite an iconic village because of the church and the tall spire. You know, it's a place that people can see from miles around. I knew it was going to get quite a few views and quite a few comments, so I'm glad it did. Thank you very much for them. I can't put everything in the video because it would be insanely long, so I'm going to wrap this one up here. If there's anything else I need to add to this, I feel people need to know about Laughton, I can put it in the Dinnington video. So please, if you want to send me some more information about Laughton, I'm not going to disregard it. It can go in the Dinnington video, it can go in the Throapham video. Other than that, thank you very much for watching this one. As ever, there will be a new video up tonight. There's going to be a new video up tonight, but it's going to be in a slightly different format to normal. Basically, I've dispensed with speaking as much. If you watch the latest video I put up yesterday in Advocate upon Dearn, you'll notice the wind was playing havoc with the GoPro audio. So I've decided, instead of trying to speak as I go around, to just put subtitles at the bottom. I think that's a lot easier than trying to speak and you having to hear my voice over the wind. Other than that, I have been the Village Idiot. I hope you enjoyed this part 2 for Laughton and Morthen, and I'll see you next time. Village Idiot out.